Okay, here we go now with the part two. I've done the verse and the chorus. Finishing off on this sort of turnaround chord here. And the next bit is where it's sort of a partly spoken verse that leads as a bridge into the middle eight. It's sort of a slightly different beat and a bounce to it than the verse, but start off with two beats for that. These chords here, more or less the same set of chords I've already shown you for the verse, but in a slightly different order. Starting off here with strings 2 and 4 on 2 and string 3 on 1. And then here to the top 3 strings held down on 2, and then these 2 bar chords, bar on 4, string 2 on 5, string 4 on 6, and keep the position, move it down 2, down to this chord again, and then with this sort of anchoring chord here ready to launch it into the next bit. So finishes there for that part of the bridge, then it goes into the middle eight, the solo section. Here we go. Concentrating on this first. This might take a little while. This took me a little while to figure this one out. So you won't get it straight away in 10 seconds, don't worry. You just have, you've got the basic same set of chords. The trick is you keep going back to the same chord that you think you've already played, if you see what I mean. Starting off, this was the finish chord out of the bridge. And all you do is you move it down 1 fret. Keep the same position, move it down. This one here is a bar on 2 that I've already shown you. Then back to an E. You can use this little embellishment with a little finger if you want. Back to your other chord here. And this is the same bar chord he was using here on the 4th fret. And then it goes back to where you've already been on fret 2 of this chord. Bar chord, just for a quick beat, and then back to E, and then back to this A7 chord. Alright, so it's, if you, as I say, just it'll take you a few minutes, believe me, to get the hang of this one. So you're ending on that nice chord there, and it seems to end on that E chord. And this little bit here now is going up to the key change, so you've got right, this key change bit here. I've come up here to I've got basically the top 4 strings held down on fret 8. I've got string 5 on 7 and string 6 on 8 for that one. And then I'm coming here to a bar on 8 over the top 5 strings and a bar on 10 on the top 3 strings. And you release it to leave the bar on 8. So those are your key change chords. Alright, now coming into the last verse, which is way for the outro. What I'm doing here, this is basically the same chords as you got here for the main chorus, but moved up a fret. Alright, so this time we've got a bar on 6, and you've got string 3 on 7 and strings 4 and 5 held down on fret 8. And then you keep the bar there, but now you've got strings, so yeah, bar on 6, and then strings 2 and 4 held down on 8, and string 3 on 7. And that familiar walking down sequence here. So it's from there to this bar chord on 5, string 2 on 6, string 4 on 7. Keep the same position, move down 2. Alright, now choice here, you can go that way, or because you're going to use this chord anyway, I'm coming up here. So you go in 2, 3, 4. That's the same chord as this, but it's a different voicing for it, which is up here now. Basically string 2 on 6, strings 3 and 4 on 7, string 6 on 6. So it goes and then keep the last chord of all, and move it down 2 frets, so it's there. Okay, so you can follow that, it's a fret higher than the previous chorus I showed you. Stays the same through the outro. Alright, hope you made it through that. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.